So we were climbing up the mountain, and John had some crazy ideas about where we were going to go, which maybe wasn't the best direction for him to lead us on the trip. But we went ahead and followed him. He wanted to go to some new areas that we hadn't been and really didn't know the lay of the land. And we had some first timers, so that probably wasn't the best idea. The tried and true probably would have been the way to go. So he leads us. We climb. It's a rather difficult climb around some lakes, some really complicated areas. Um, Fairly dangerous with the pack on, but we finally get into this valley, and we've got these really steep mountains on all three sides of us, kind of caging us in. And so we were kind of disappointed about that, but we wanted to make sure that we couldn't just climb up some of these passes with our packs on and get to the other side. So I wasn't really suffering from any altitude sickness, so John had me climb up to check out these passes. So the first one I climbed up turned out to be a 2,000-foot cliff on the other side, so that definitely wasn't the best scenario there. The next day, I went to go check out this other pass, and Tom Sawyer was bored, so he came along too, and we both climbed up to the top of it, and it started raining when we got to the top. And once we got up there, it definitely was not an accessible way to go with packs on, especially the climb. It was very dangerous, loose talus rock almost the whole way up. Anyways, we were up there and it started raining, and that's a pretty bad scenario when you're climbing because all the rocks get slick and it becomes really hard to get firm footing. So we waited it out a bit, and it became apparent that the rain was not going to stop. So we kind of surveyed our options, and there in front of us was this snow patch that went pretty much all the way to the valley. And snow patches are pretty dangerous, so we thought about it for a while, and we finally determined that it'd probably be the safest option, considering the wet rocks as our alternative. So we ventured out onto it and slid down it. It was a pretty insane ride. It was hard packed snow with lots of bumps on it, so it wasn't exactly that comfortable, but it was pretty awesome. Something I've always wanted to do. You're probably going like 20 miles an hour or faster, and your heels are just dug in the snow and just flying down there. And we made short work of that climb. In 2 or 3 minutes, accomplished probably what would have taken us a couple of hours. And it turns out we were blocked in the valley, so we had to turn around and go out and then go do the tried and true. So that was kind of just a bummed experience there.